Hi Taurus, and welcome to your September 2020 work and career reading. Just to let you know, for those of you who've watched the videos before, you'll notice this setup is a little bit different to my usual readings. This is basically because I'm staying at my father's flat in an elderly care facility at the moment because he's in hospital and I want to be close by to visit. So please bear with me in this sort of temporary setup. And if you're new to the channel, please know that this isn't usually how I do things. I'm also going to be speaking a little bit more quietly, so please let me know if there's any problem with the sound. I'm having to keep my voice down, obviously, because there are lots of sort of carers and elderly people walking in the corridors outside the flat. If you do hear the occasional sort of banging noises, doors, etc., that'll be them basically moving about. So do bear with me. But I want to thank all of you who've subscribed. If you have a moment and you haven't already, then please do subscribe on the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, you're not committed to anything, it just lets you know if you click the bell when the next videos are going to be out. So the love videos for September will be out in about a week's time, as long as everything goes okay with my father and, you know, my attention's not diverted. So yeah, I'm going to start with this card. This is your work and career reading, as I said, for September, Taurus. And I'm going to start with this card because sometimes when they fall out and I'm just generally talking, I don't take them, but I feel this card's significant. So let's see what it is. Exchanging gifts, but it's in reverse. Okay, so you may feel that there is something that is owed to you that you haven't yet received, Taurus. So let's see, what else, please? Yeah, it's something that you're waiting for. But, you know, when it comes, it may not be exactly as you thought it was going to be. So maybe you're waiting for some sort of payment of some sort from an employer. We have the Imagine card, which is always good. How are we doing for space? Can we fit that one in? No, I'm going to put it down there because I don't want to squash them up too much. This is only a small table. So we have Truth Be Told. I'm going to pull all the cards before we start. So we have Time for a Nap. What else, please, Spirit? Changing the Wind. I always love to see that card. Higher Power. Fork in the Road, and Clean It Up. Interesting. I like this. I like this selection of cards today. So as I said, there may well be something. We have Exchanging Gifts, but it's in reverse. There may well be something that you've been waiting for or expecting. I kind of feel that it's some sort of payoff or some sort of bonus payment, or, you know, maybe it's some news even. It could be some news. But it feels like it's related to a job of some description. It may be some sort of agreement with somebody that you're waiting to fall into place. It can be anything of that type. So you may find that when it comes to you, it's not quite as you expected. As you see, we have everything glittery here, but we have two masks. So it almost feels like, you know, you're expecting it to be really good, but it might not turn out exactly as you thought it would. And, you know, they're saying, don't let your imagination run riot here, Taurus. You know, if you're expecting money, for example, you know, don't expect a sort of a major payout. There may be compromises to be made here. But what will come to light is the truth of this matter. Okay, so there's something here that you're not aware of at the moment. There's something that's hidden. There's something that, you know, you need to find out. As you see, we have the owl here. The owl is always associated with wisdom. So there's something about this situation that isn't as you expect it to be. And that sort of marries up with the All That Glitters card here with the masks. Okay, but you will be learning the truth. So during the month of September, this situation will be clarified for you. So obviously this won't resonate with all of you, but have a think about your sort of work and your job situation, and you know, any financial dealings you're in at the moment, because there may be something about it that you don't know. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just sort of feels like maybe you're expecting it to be bigger than it will turn out to be, because there may be some compromises to be made, and that's because you don't know all the information at the moment, Taurus. And it feels like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. We have time for a nap. In this context, it feels like you've been waiting for a decision to be made. You've been waiting for this situation, as we said here. You know, these gifts haven't been forthcoming. You've had to wait for them. And they've just said to me again, read the diagonal. They've started doing this to me recently, Spirit. They're asking me to read diagonal, because if there's a specific link that they've put forward for us to look at. So what we're seeing here is you waiting for this situation to receive this gift, this something that you feel you're owed, and you're having to wait for it. But they're saying there was things with this situation that needed to be sorted out and cleaned up. You know, somebody had to see to the everyday detail of this situation to actually bring you the clarity that you need. And it's not bad, Taurus. It's not something really bad. You know, you're not going to sort of lose out big style with this situation. It's just that there may be some adjustments here to how this is going to be paid or given, etc., etc. They've just said to me paid in stages. So it may be, for example, for some of you, if you're owed something, it may be that you can't receive it in one lump sum. Maybe it has to come in, you know, installments, for example. But this situation will change because we have a change in the wind. And I love this card. I know a lot of people are worried about change in their lives, but I just sort of, yeah, it can be challenging, but I just embrace it because I just find it totally exciting. But there's definitely a change coming up, but I feel it's related to this particular situation. It's going to be sorted because here we have higher power, which means that spirit and the universe have this in their hands. You know, they're watching this situation, they're helping to find, you know, the right deal for you, the right situation for you. And, you know, this is what they're working on at the moment. Okay, so, you know, you have the backing here. They're going to help you find out the clarity of this situation. I don't even feel that it's something devious. With this truth card, I just feel that the timing wasn't right for you to know all the information about it. It's almost like other people, so for example, a previous employer or maybe your current employer, they had things to sort out before they could make a decision about how they would give you what you're owed. It may be that if you're not in a position where you know that sort of resonates with you, this card here could relate to you waiting for an offer to come forward. You know, maybe you went for an interview a while ago and you've heard nothing, you know. But in September it will become clear as to why you've heard nothing and why things haven't moved forward. And you've had to be patient, you've had to wait, hence the nap card here. And it's because things needed to be sorted out, you know. It feels like the people who are in a position to give you this gift, they're not just sitting on it for the sake of it. They had housekeeping to do within the organisation before they could give you the job offer or the money owed or, you know, the newer contract that gave you more security. Whatever it is that you were due to benefit from, there's been a delay because they had things they needed to sort out. Yeah, I mean, it sort of goes with this, really. A decision had to be made about which direction they were going in. They were at a fork in the road and they were sort of saying, should we do it this way? Should we do it that way? You know? And because of this decision that had to be made, things might not be quite as you thought they would be, because your organisation had things that needed to be cleaned up. So, you know, if that resonates with you, then let me know. I'm going to do some clarifiers, obviously, and we're going to get more detail on this because, you know, I will ask Spirit as we go along what decision or what influence you can have on this situation or what you need to do. So we'll get some direct advice for you, probably with the tarot later. But for the time being, let's have some more detail on these cards. So why do we have exchanging gifts in reverse, Spirit, please? Yeah, this is definitely something to do with a past situation. So it feels like a previous job. Maybe you've just left a job, or maybe it is an interview, as I said, you went for a while ago. This is something to do with the past. Now, it doesn't need to be the distant past, as I say. It may just be 2 or 3 weeks ago, but it's something that is lingering from the past that you are owed or waiting to hear some information about. So why do we have all that glitters? Yeah, they want you to see it clearly. And you will get the opportunity in September to see this clearly because, as we said, you may be imagining a lot of glorious things here, but they're wanting you to see it for what it is, to actually see this situation clearly and be realistic about what you're likely to be able to receive, Taurus. Okay. Just move those slightly. So why do we have imagine here? Why do we have imagine? Yeah, they just want you to get on with life, to go out, to spread your light, to actually, don't get so hung up on this situation because it will be sorted and you will be a lot clearer in the month of September. It will definitely be sorted. Whether you'll get what you're owed in September, I don't know. It could be the beginning of October because there's certainly things that people around you are still sorting out. So, for the time being, Spirit is saying, don't focus so much and let your imagination run riot about what's happening with this situation. Just be joyful. Just enjoy your life because this situation will get sorted, and it's a simple thing. It may not feel simple to you because it may be something that you're relying on, but it actually is about other people having to sort things out. They're not trying to trick you in any way. They're just having to be realistic about what they can actually do or offer, which in the long term is going to be better for you, to be honest, rather than them making sort of false promises, Taurus. So, truth be told, yeah, we have clean up your mess. So, you will get clarity on this situation. Somebody will be clearing all this up for you, So if you've let your imagination run riot a little bit and you're thinking people are out to trick you in some way, for example, Spirit is saying no, it's not. There's no malice here. There's no trickery here. This is about, in September, you'll be a lot clearer about why this situation is taking time and, why you haven't had an answer to your questions. And it is about, this isn't your energy, this is about the people you're dealing with, They're trying to sort out a situation, which is why they're cleaning up their act down here in order to find a good resolution. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit flat today, but my throat feels very croaky. So I'm trying to sort of, not press it too much, if you know what I mean. So why do we have time for a nap, Spirit, please? Why do we have time for a nap? For Taurus, why do we have time for a nap? Oop. Yeah, this is interesting, because it has taken a long time. It may be that you've had a change of job, a change of work situation, or you're waiting on news about a new job, because it's definitely is sort of changes afoot. Changing the scenery can be anything about changing your focus around this situation, as I said, or it could be that you've applied, as I said, for a new job and you're looking to start something new, but you've had to wait, which is very frustrating, to be honest, Taurus. But, you will learn what it's all about in September. What else? What is the change about them, please? Because we have a change in the wind here. So what is this about, Spirit, please? Yeah, the changes are coming. This situation will change. So as they said here, up in this row, we have, I don't know if you can still see that in camera, because I've had to spread the cards. You know, spread your light, you know. Spread your light, Taurus. So they're saying just sing. You know, at the moment, go with the flow. This situation will change. Whatever this is, it will change. So for the moment, you know, don't be stressed about it. Just enjoy your life. Just get on with your life the best you can while you're waiting for this situation to be clarified. Why do we have higher power then, please, Spirit? Why do we have higher power? Yeah, gosh, that couldn't be more linked, could it? Connect with your soul family. So, you know, trust and have faith, Taurus, that Spirit are with you, that they're working with you to resolve this situation, you know, to bring in the offer of a new job, to bring in the money you're owed, to bring in anything that you're expecting, which will help you gain in a situation. They are working with you. So have faith in them that they are working. There's a key here. They hold the key at the moment because they're sorting this all out, so it's for everybody's you know, good, basically. What can you tell us about fork in the road, Spirit, please? What can you tell us about fork in the road? Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, as we said, they're just trying to make a decision at the moment. I don't feel this is your energy. I feel it's the energy of the people you're dealing with. And they're just trying to make the best decision so that it works out well for everybody. And this is why we have Dare to be Happy, because, you know, as I say, once this decision is made, and Spirit are helping with this situation to help these people find this solution, and once this decision is made, you know, it will bring a lot of happiness to people because it will be fairly resolved. And this is about fairness. Okay. Please let me know if this resonates with you, Taurus. As I say, it's quite a specific message. I'm getting a lot of very specific messages in this set of readings this time. So, you know, please let me know how this resonates with you. But please think laterally. When it comes to receiving gifts, as I say, it can be any of those things relating to career. So if you're waiting on any information, but you feel like you've been bypassed or you feel like somebody's trying to trick you, then please be assured that's not the case. The people you are waiting on are dealing with their own issues at the moment, and they're trying to find a fair resolution so that everybody will be happy. So why do we have clean it up, please? Why do we have clean it up? Yeah, again, gosh, this is a very solid line. Look, they're asking you to just go out, go with the flow, spread your light. They're asking you to just sing, enjoy your life. And they're saying, while this is being sorted out, you know, just laugh, you know, just be grateful for every moment and just accept that, you know, this is going to be sorted. But it's out of your hands at the moment because there's underlying stuff that you will learn the truth about in September. As I say, it's nothing underhand, but you will just have more clarity as to why it's taken so long. Great, so great, Taurus. Let's clarify with some tarot now. They've just said to me 6. Normally at this stage I pull 3 to 4 cards, but they've just said to me 6. So I'm going to put them straight across the middle. So, Spirit, what are the messages you have for Taurus for September? Yeah, this is going to have a swift resolution. We have the 8 of Wands. When we see the 8 of Wands, you know, this is always about a resolution to an issue. As you see, you know, she feels like she's trying to manage all of these wands, but all of these sticks, sorry, but behind her is a hurricane. And it shows that there's really fast movement here. So this situation is going to be resolved quicker than you think. What else? Yeah, and you're going to be feeling a lot more stable. 10 of Pentacles is a beautiful card. Look at the financial abundance. Look at the family happiness here. You know, all areas of your life, there's abundance here. So this situation, you're going to get what you're owed, and it is going to happen a lot more quickly than you expect. But as I say, don't let your imagination run riot because things aren't quite as they seem. Yeah. A good decision will be made. So this is important because this links into what we had down here, where they're trying to make a decision that makes everybody happy, okay? So here we see a decision having been made, the judgment has been made, and this person is happy. You know, they're skipping along the path playing their music. So, you know, this is going to be a good resolution. So there's no need to worry, Taurus, but please let me know how this resonates with you, because this is very specific. Tower. Yeah. They may be having to rethink, and maybe you're having to rethink a situation. When the Tower comes in, it's about the breaking down of things. Sometimes it's a complete breakdown of what we know. You know, it can be, well, it can be a huge breakdown, but I'm not going to go into that, because here I feel this is about the breaking down of ideas. So, you know, this is about changing the way of thinking. This is about changing old patterns of thinking. And this certainly is what we're seeing here, that they're trying to find, by trying to be creative in finding a solution here. And Spirit are asking you to do the same. You know, don't get hung up or let your imagination run riot about people tricking you or wearing a mask and pretending that they're going to be in your best interest, but they aren't. Yes, they are. They're just trying to find the best resolution for everyone. So this is why we have this change of thinking with the Tower moment. What else, please? Yeah, High Priestess, you know. Again, linking into intuition, the High Priestess is very spiritual, links into her soul family. Here we had connect with soul family. So they're saying, you know, trust this situation, trust spirit, use your intuition, and know, have that inner knowing that you are going to have your 10 of Pentacles here. You know, this abundance that the 10 of Pentacles brings. And it's not just about, you know, abundance financially. It's about feeling complete, having your, you know, emotional abundance as well. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. That came out quickly. Yeah, look. This is why they wanted 6 cards, because doesn't this tell a story? We have the World card, and the World is about you receiving the rewards for the efforts you've put in. Okay? It's the completion of a cycle, you know? So, you know, you are going to get what you're owed from a previous situation, definitely, Taurus, because, you know, here it is. It couldn't be any clearer. So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope that resonates with you. Remember to think laterally about this situation. If you're waiting on a job offer, look at how this is playing out, you know. So please let me know. Keep me posted in September if this comes to light. But do remember to please subscribe. I am so close now. I need another sort of about 5 people or something, I think it is, to get to 600 subscribers. So, you know, join me on the journey. It won't cost you anything. Seriously. I would just love to have you on board. I love the fact that I now know that I'm not making videos just for me. It's great to have you here. Okay, I'm going to leave you there, Taurus. Thank you so much for your comments, etc., etc. And enjoy the rest of August, and particularly enjoy this situation playing out in September. Okay. Take care. The love readings should be with you next week. Fingers crossed, as long as all goes well. And I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.